All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the first ever Who's Number One press conference. This is the first ever Who's Number One grappling competition. And before we can get things started, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the competitors mainly. I mean, you guys have been awesome through this process. You know, we're putting a lot of work into the event to really showcase your talents. Also want to give a big thank you to your coaches, your teammates, family, friends here in Costa Mesa, going to watch tomorrow all the action. And of course, watching the stream live on FloGrappling. The concept of the event is to really showcase and kind of develop the young and up-and-coming talent in the jiu-jitsu scene. A lot of the matches were specifically chosen based on their FloGrappling rankings. So there's pretty big implications in the FloGrappling rankings here. Either the athletes chosen were like number 1 or number 2, but they're all high-level FloGrappling ranked competitors. And the idea, like I said, we're trying to showcase the up-and-coming talent, as well as have some super fights with main and co-main event to give something for the young and up-and-coming competitors to aspire to one day be in their position or even compete against. So just wanted to say thank you once again, and let's get things started. So the first match we're going to bring up is Gustavo Ogawa from Atos AOJ and his opponent, Jonah Grady from Unity. This is a blue belt match, 135-pound juvenile. So if you guys want to make your way to have a seat here. Gustavo. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, I know this is kind of new for you, so don't be nervous. This is, like I said, this is a blue belt match, 135-pound juvenile match. Gustavo's here, Professor Guy, Costa Mesa, veteran here. This is your hometown. We got Jonah coming here. Tell everyone at home like what the match is going to be like and how it feels to be competing at Who's Number One. You can say it to me in Portuguese, yeah. I'll try my best to translate. Go ahead. Pode falar.
Eu acho que vai ser muito interessante a luta, porque os dois são dois guardeiros e tipo vai ser uma luta bem impressionante assim, tipo, um jogo parecido, então tipo acho que vai ser bem legal.
I'll try. So he said that he thinks it's going to be a very interesting matchup because they're both guard players, so they kind of know each other's games. So it should be pretty interesting to see how it plays out, but it's going to be a good matchup.
I want to say thank you for having me. I think I agree. We have a very similar game, so it'll be a good matchup. Fireworks, it'll be a very explosive match. Very technical, in my opinion.
Okay, guys. And anyone you want to thank for being on the show or anything else you want to say to the people at home watching, your friends and family?
I want to thank my coaches and my parents. Yeah.
My coach and my friends.
Okay. All right, cool, guys. First match on the way. Good luck to you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, second match, blue belt, 160-pound juvenile, Dominic Masia from Gracie Baja against Andrew Tackett. Okay, I'll give you guys the mic for this one. I made a mistake on the last one, so you get heard on the internet here. All right, Dominic, you're representing Gracie Baja. You told me you were a no-gi double Pan Am champ there. Tell us a little bit about this match and what you're kind of looking forward to and what everyone at home can expect to see in your match tomorrow.
I'm really excited. Thank you for everyone that is having me here and everything that's supporting me. I think it's gonna be a really interesting match. I know he's really explosive and likes to move a lot, and I wanna fight that game too. I want to be explosive, trying to give you guys a fun match, and hopefully we have a fireworks match.
All right. And we got Andrew Tackett from the Fighting Tackett family. He's got a bunch of brothers. They're all competing at the highest level, coming all the way from Austin, Texas, the Brazilian Fight Factory. Andrew, tell us a little bit your expectations going into the match and what people can expect to see from the match tomorrow and the event.
Perfect. So first off, I want to thank this company for having me and for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to this match because I know we're both high-level competitors and we're both super explosive. I'm hoping to make it a very exciting match and get some technical moves in there, make it fun for you guys, and put on a show.
All right, guys. Dominic Masia versus Andrew Tackett. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good luck tomorrow. Okay, next match, blue belt, 125-pound juvenile Cole Abbate from Atos AOJ versus Sebastian Ayurvedis from Urban Jungle. Did I say your name right?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay. Okay, so both of these gentlemen, both kids, Pan champions, first-year juvenile. Cole's coming from Texas, now living here in Costa Mesa, and Sebastian, all the way from where are you from? Houston, Texas. I knew it was local Texas. All right, so looking forward to an exciting match. I know Cole's, like I said, transplanted now, living in California, training under Professor Jimenez, who's here. Cole, tell us a little bit about what you're looking for in the match and where you're going to go into the match, and maybe what people at home can expect to see in this fight.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to be fighting on the event. Excited about this matchup. We fought once or twice before at like a local tournament, but that was a few years ago, and we've both improved since then. So he's won some big titles, I've won some big titles, and I just want to put on a show for the audience and showcase my skills.
And Sebastian, Cole mentioned you guys fought already, and what have you learned, and what are you kind of looking forward to in tomorrow's match? And we don't have to give away your game plan, but you can tell us at home what people can expect.
People can expect fight of the night. I believe for this match it's going to be much different than the last match. I've improved much more since then. The very next month after that match, I won Pan Cage, and I'm very excited to put on an awesome fight. Thank you, FloGrappling, and my mom.
And, a big thank you to Sebastian's mom for supporting him and bringing him out here, too. I just want to say thank you. And you heard it, guys. Potential fight of the night, so keep your eyes. Sebastian versus Cole Abbate tomorrow. Who's number one? Thank you, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Okay, guys, just to update you, tomorrow will be the actual the rules meeting. It's 5 p.m. tomorrow, so make sure you guys are all present for the rules meeting, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Where will it be? Right in this room here. All right. Okay, next match, Lucas Montevallo versus Elder Cruz. Lucas is from GF Team, Elder from Checkmat. Okay. So Lucas just won the European Championship. Elder just got second place at Worlds. We've got a match between GF Team and Checkmat. Purple belt heavyweight matchup. Let's hear from you guys. Let the people at home know what to expect in this matchup here.
Well, I actually wanted to be fighter of the night too, but I guess, he already said he's going to be fighter of the night. But I expect to come out and dominate. I just got promoted to purple belt, and I want to prove that I'm one of the best here. So, he's in the top 5, just won Europeans. It's a good, it's a good test. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, sorry, take that for
no, you're good.
All right, any comments for your opponent tomorrow?
Primeiramente, eu quero agradecer a FloGrappling aí pela oportunidade de estar lutando nesse evento. Dizer que vai ser uma luta boa, a gente já se enfrentou antes. E tô preparado, pronto, treinei bastante. E é isso. Amanhã é dia do show.
All right, he said he wants to thanks FloGrappling for putting on the event. Tomorrow's gonna put on a big show. Expect a good match. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This is Lucas Montevallo versus Elder Cruz. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck, guys. Okay, next match, Rico Santos from TLI versus Robin Bolin from Atos AOJ. Make your way up, guys. Okay, guys, so Rico, the Flash, you got second at Pans, #1 ranked purple belt against Robin, Swedish competitor, now training at AOJ, won Worlds at Blue Belt 2019. Let's start with you, Flash. What can the people at home, the people here in Costa Mesa expect to see in your matchup tomorrow?
Something that's only in our match. You're not going to see nobody move like me or him probably, so be on the lookout.
You heard it here, guys. Be on the lookout for tomorrow. Nobody moves like the Flash, internet sensation. Who can beat him in the Flash Challenge? You guys got to test that out. Check out his Instagram. He's got one of the most viral videos out there. But, Robin, any comments for your opponent?
I'm just super excited for a fight and an opportunity to fight. And, yeah, I'm just happy to be here and doing this. It's super cool.
All right, guys. Expect a super cool match. We've got Rico Santos versus Robin Bolin tomorrow. Who's #1? Good luck, guys.
Thanks, man.
Okay, So next we have Hui Alves from Dream Art against Jansen Gomez. Hui Alves can come up. Jansen, unfortunately, was a last-minute replacement for Stefan Banta. Stefan, unfortunately, had to withdraw from the competition. But Hui is number one pound-for-pound purple belt from the Dream Art Academy. Big lapel player, I heard, and what I've seen. And I just won the World's Open class in 2019. Anything you want to say about your match tomorrow with Jansen? A lot of people locally, internationally know who Jansen is as well. I'm not too sure if you guys have competed before, but tell us a little bit about the match.
Eu queria agradecer primeiro pela oportunidade de estar lutando esse grande evento e infelizmente o oponente que eu estava ansioso para lutar, ele não veio, mas surgiu a oportunidade de lutar com o Jansen e tô bem para lutar com ele, vai ser um grande show e acompanha aí amanhã.
All right, guys. So I said big thank you for putting on the show and being chosen to fight tomorrow. Unfortunately, his original opponent wasn't able to continue, but he's well prepared and is looking forward to a big show. So big thank you for Hui Alves for making it out, and look forward to seeing him against Jansen Gomez tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. Okay, we have a purple belt match. This is a special, actually, mixed blue and purple belt ultra heavyweight matchup between Chad Wesley Smith and Nasima Inyang from Castle Wernack. So I know you guys are asking, but we're not twins, just in case.
Very similar.
Very similar, but.
Very similar.
All right, guys, we got two powerhouses here. We had a special match that we made. A lot of interest on here, too. Guys, if you haven't seen them online, they got some really big social media followings that transcends jiu-jitsu. And Chad, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about your background real quick and the match tomorrow.
Yeah, so the background was powerlifting, top 10 in the world all time, 970-pound squat, 567 bench, 815 deadlift. Then I started doing jiu-jitsu and found out that strength doesn't matter, so that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, third at Worlds and Pans last year, and since Nsima and I kind of in the same world of powerlifting, bodybuilding, all that stuff, he was second at Pans and Worlds, but we didn't get to match up there, so gonna get to do it here.
All right, Nasima, another strong man here in the room, almost as big as biceps as I have, but almost. We're getting there. Got to do a couple more curls. All right, so tell us about the match tomorrow. What can the people at home expect to see?
So one of my instructors actually called this like the Battle of the Behemoths because Chad is 295 and I'm 245. So we're pretty heavy dudes. It's going to be really fun, though, because we both come from a strength background. And jiu-jitsu, I think you've been doing it for 2.5, 3 years. I've been doing it for 4 years. And like we've fallen in love with it. So I think that it's going to be really cool. It's going to be an awesome match, two big guys. Hopefully we'll be able to display some good jiu-jitsu and we won't embarrass ourselves. And yeah, hope you guys look forward to it.
All right, guys, the Battle of the Behemoths goes on tomorrow. Chad Wesley Smith versus Nasima Inyang. Good luck tomorrow, guys. All right, next up we have Adam Bradley from Atos Jiu-Jitsu versus Dante Cano representing Lucas Lepre and Alianse. Adam's not here? Okay. Okay, so Dante took third at Pans Gi, double gold no-gi, Pans no-gi. Dante, tell us a little bit about the match and what your expectations are against Adam Bradley tomorrow.
Yeah, so I had one fight with him in 2018 no-gi Worlds, and he won by 2 advantage, and I'm looking for the rematch, So I know he's a tough guy, and I'm looking for like submission, like I always look for that, and then it's gonna be fire, It's gonna be a good match.
All right, guys, expect a fire match. Dante Cano versus Adam Bradley. Unfortunately, Adam's not here right now, but we'll look forward to seeing this match tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Okay, a brown belt light featherweight matchup between Miriam Alves and Joshua Cisneros. Okay, so Josh is from Kleber Jiu-Jitsu. Kleber Luciano is actually competing tomorrow in the Fight to Win as well. Local favorite here. He got second at the Brown Belt Worlds in Pans. And Miriam took second place at the Worlds as a purple belt and also won the Pans last year. Miriam, fala pouquinho de sua expectativa do luta amanhã ou seus treinos e coisa assim. I was just telling him if he could talk about the fight tomorrow's expectations, stuff like that. Sorry, my Portuguese is 50-50.
Tô bem ansioso pra luta, treinei bem, espero dar meu melhor na luta. Obrigado, FloGrappling, pelo convite, e é isso.
Okay, so I just wanted to say thank you for FloGrappling for the invitation for the event. Expecting a really good fight tomorrow with Josh. Josh, tell us a little bit about your expectations, your training going into this. You're obviously from the area, so tell us a little bit about the matchup tomorrow.
I think it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a lot of fireworks. He likes to move fast. I like to move fast. We both hunt for a submission, so I expect to be a submission tomorrow, if anything. And I just want to thank FloGrappling. This is an awesome event you guys are putting on. Just thank my sponsors, my family, bring me out here. It's going to be a good match tomorrow.
All right, guys, check it out tomorrow. Miriam Alves from Gigo Jiu-Jitsu versus Joshua Cisneros from Kleber Luciano. Good luck, guys. Good luck, Cisneros. Okay, so in our only female match of the Who's Number One card, we have Jessa Khan from AOJ Atos versus Vicky Hong from Jiu-Jitsu for Life, Toronto BJJ. Okay, so these two young ladies actually fought once before at Europeans. Jessa actually won that match. So, Vicky took third at Worlds last year at the brown belt. Jessa's a new brown belt, so it's kind of like a veteran brown belt competing against the new up-and-coming star of the division. Vicky actually got she won Worlds at purple belt, I believe, in 2018. And Jessa just coming off the Euros win. Jessa, tell us a little bit about your expectations of this match and how it might even be different from the last one.
The first fight, it was good to feel her out, but for the second fight, I'm looking for the match to be more exciting, especially now that we know how each other's game is. So expect this match to be fireworks, especially being the only females on this card. So we're gonna make the females be known and put on a good fight for everyone. Have better matches than the boys.
Good? Okay. Great job. Okay, so Vicky, not only is the only female match, but you're the only Canadian here, fellow Canadian here. So happy to have you on the card. Anything you want to say about the match tomorrow, having faced Jessa previously, and how does it feel to be the only Canadian representative on Who's Number One as well?
We fought at Euros. I came back, adjusted a few things in my game. Hopefully it's going to pay off. I think it's going to be exciting. We're roosterweight. We move a lot. She likes to go for submissions. I like to scrap in my fights. So regardless, I think we're going to put on a show. It's good to be the first Canadian to be here. Hopefully this opens more doors for Canadians to showcase their jiu-jitsu in the future.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, expect a war tomorrow. Expect a scrap, as she said, at the brown belt female roosterweight division. Jessa Khan, from AOJ Atos versus Vicky Hong from Toronto BJJ Jiu-Jitsu for Life. Good luck, guys. Okay, a brown belt lightweight match. We have Lucas Pratasio from Checkmat against Andy Murasaki from Atos. Okay, so Mr. Pratasio won Worlds in 2019 as a purple belt. He's also a blue belt world champ. And he just won the Europeans and beat Lucas in the semis. Both fought back and forth many times over the years. Andy, tell us about how this match and maybe what you've kind of done to make this one a little different and how it feels to be on Who's Number One.
We've fought 9 times already. This is our 10th time fighting. So I think we both know each other games really well. And I think at this point I've been training to bring something new for the match. So I just hope to be able to give my best in the match, and whoever is better will win. That's it.
Lucas, you guys have had almost 10 fights now. It's going to be the 10th fight. You guys back and forth. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to do differently to make this one kind of go in the odds in your favor in this matchup tomorrow.
Yeah, how I say we already fought 9 times, and but we never fought in one big event like that. So for sure we're gonna bring new things in the fight. I hope. Yeah, gonna be nice. Thank you.
All right, guys. Hope to see a nice fight between Lucas Bertasio and Andy Murasaki. Brown belt lightweight matchup tomorrow at Who's Number One. Good luck, guys. Okay, brown belt matchup. I believe it's at 170, 175 pounds. Tynan Delpra from Atos AOJ versus Mike Kachikian from Checkmat. Mike actually stepped up and replaced Tynan's original opponent, so excited to have him on the card. Mike was here. Is Mike Kachikian here? Mike Kachikian. Okay, we'll just go on. Okay, so Tynan Delpra here. Tynan is currently ranked number 1 in the FloGrappling rankings. Won Europeans this year. Is just a submission machine, one of the top prospects in the game right now. Tynan, tell us about the match and how you're training and what it feels like to be competing at Who's Number One tomorrow.
Yes, I was supposed to fight Lucas Roberto, which was also going to be a great fight. I think he got injured and he contacted me, and I just want to wish him a speedy recovery. He's a great athlete. I know he trains hard, and just like all of us, he's always want to put on a show. And I believe that match will happen eventually, So I just want to wish him a speedy recovery. And we've been training like we've been always training. We try to train hard all year long. I just came back from the Europeans, which I had a great performance. I'm very happy with it. And I'm just excited to be, and I'm very happy to be part of this show tomorrow. I want to thank FloGrappling and also thank my teammates and my team to help me with my background and my jiu-jitsu, and FloGrappling to help me to be able to showcase my work.
All right, guys, expect to see a good match. Tynan Delpra versus Mike Kachikian. Good luck to you tomorrow, Tynan.
Thank you.
Okay, purple belt lightweight matchup between Jonathan Marquez of Dream Art versus Tai Rotolo of Atos Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so Tai, of course, Rotolo brother here, he's been on a tear. He had a big performance at ADCC. Just making quite such a name for yourself, competing in countless dominating the juvenile scene, or just as a youngster, just competing in countless competitions. I've been seeing you grow up through the years, so it's really exciting to see you tomorrow. Moicano is actually a Tererê student originally, and from Cantagalo, Rio de Janeiro Jiu-Jitsu, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jiu-Jitsu student with Fernando Tererê, the very famous competitor, currently number 1 ranked purple belt lightweight. Moicano, tell us a little bit, Jonathan, tell us a little bit tomorrow. The match, how it's going to be. Pode falar inglês ou português?
Pode falar em português.
Ok, fala pouquinho de luta amanhã, com expectativa, coisa assim.
Entendi. Treinei bastante para essa luta. Estou muito ansioso. Queria agradecer a FloGrap pela oportunidade e vou dar meu máximo amanhã.
So he trained a lot for the fight. He just wanted to give a big thanks for FloGrappling for giving him the opportunity, and he's going to go out there and give it his all. And Ty, tell us a little bit about the match. This is a lot of people are buzzing about this one. Tell us your expectations of the matchup tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited for the match. My opponent and I have very different styles, so I think it's going to be a different match than people are used to. And I'm excited to go showcase my jiu-jitsu, especially in the gi, because I've been competing more no-gi recently. So I'm excited to show everyone what I can do in the gi, too.
All right, guys. Purple belt lightweight matchup. Jonathan Marquez from Dream Art versus Tai Rotolo from Atos Jiu-Jitsu. Expect fireworks tomorrow, guys. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay, so, I just want to say before we get to the next match, we have purple belts competing and they're generating a tremendous amount of buzz on the internet. A lot of people talking about the matches, and I think it's just amazing to see. And I think that this match in particular generated a lot of attention. So I'm really looking forward to this one personally, as a fan, as a commentator, and everyone at home. I think everyone should pay close attention to this match tomorrow. We're going to have a medium-heavy matchup, 2 purple belts, Michael Galvão versus Mateus Rodriguez. So Michael Galvão representing Dream Art, Mateus Rodriguez representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu and AOJ. Okay, so Michael Galvão is still a juvenile. He's only 16 years old. He's one of the hottest prospects coming out of Manaus, Brazil. Won the AGP Tour his first year. It's a big, real first-year test at purple belt. And Mateus, blue belt world champion, the best there is. He's just on a dominant tear. I've actually had the opportunity to train with you once before. It's very humbling. So I'm expecting to see an amazing match tomorrow. Mateus, tell us your expectations of the match tomorrow night.
First of all, I want to thank FloGrappling for the opportunity. The event's looking forward to be a big show. It's the first one out there. I'm excited for the match. I believe we have different styles of fighting, but overall, the goals, when I see him fighting, he's always looking for a submission, and so am I. So it will be a good fight. I'm just excited. We're always ready for any challenges that are out there. So you guys contacted me, I believe, 1 week and a half ago or something like that. So, but we're always ready, for any fight. And yeah, I'm excited. People are talking about this match a lot. It would just be good and good for the jiu-jitsu scenario as well.
All right, Mika, your English is good, so I'm going to let you speak in English. Okay, tell us a little bit about the matchup, your expectations for tomorrow, what it means to compete in FloGrappling, and obviously you're one of the youngest athletes here as well, and how that is and how you're dealing with everything for this matchup.
I just want to say thanks for FloGrappling, just like everybody. I'm not nervous. I just feel thankful for being here. Until the last week, I was not in the event, but my friend got injured, so I got into the event here. I just excited for this fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight. Mateus is one of the best purple belts in the world here. It's our world champion and all those things. But I think it's gonna be exciting. I'm just waiting for a great show. And that's it. I just want to thank my teammates, my coach, and dad here. That's it.
All right, guys, expect one of the hottest purple belt matches tomorrow on Who's Number One. We got Mateus Rodriguez against Michael Galvão. Good luck to both of you guys. Okay, this match, we had a last-minute replacement. So we're going to have Connor DeAngelis facing Mihai Persevics. Sorry, I may have said that wrong. I'm going to get clarification again. How do you say it again? Mihai Persevics. Better? Okay. Okay, so Connor DeAngelis representing Atos Jiu-Jitsu. He's a 2019 purple belt world champion. Your original opponent, unfortunately, couldn't make it to the event, but, he stepped up. He accepted another match last minute, which is really admirable of you. Tell us your expectations of the matchup tomorrow.
I just aim to showcase my jiu-jitsu and just that. That's about it.
All right, and Mihai, I know you stepped up at the last minute. Thank you very much for coming into the event. Obviously, you guys are both living in San Diego now, so it's going to be a heated match. Tell us your expectations of the fight and what it means to be competing and coming in last minute to the Who's Number One event.
Yeah, about 5 hours ago, I was sitting at Legion waiting to substitute for Keenan and got the message. I think there's a lot of guys who will fight anyone at any time until it's any time and they find out who anyone is, but I don't want to be that guy. So here I am.
All right, guys, expect fireworks tomorrow. We have Mihai against Connor. This is going to be the final colored belt match, and then we're going to get to the black belts from here. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So in the co-main event, we have another match that has been getting a lot of talk online. This is a really exciting matchup. We have Mr. Roberto Jimenez versus Keenan Cornelius. Okay, so Keenan, obviously two-time IBJJF European champion, multiple-time Pan American champion. Roberto, color belt, he's won pretty much every belt level, the world champion there. Done an amazing job, one of the hottest new black belts on the scene. They have fought before. Obviously, they've both grown in their games and in their competition experience since then. So, I mean, there's a lot of talk about this. Roberto, you're obviously one of the most exciting brown belts, and now, this is one of your first major competitions of black belts. Tell us a little bit about the match going in against Keenan tomorrow.
Man, I'm excited. I feel like my whole life I've been training for being to black belt since I can remember around 13, 14 years old. So I'm excited to be able to compete against Keenan as my debut, and it's an honor. I'm happy that they trust me for this kind of matchup, and I hope to give my best and give a good show and dominate, hopefully.
And Keenan, obviously, there's a lot of parallels, I think, between Roberto's career. I mean, at brown belt, you were already on the cover of Gracie Mag, first American, I believe, to do that. So you guys have had kind of similar, directions in your career, obviously different paths, but you're both getting to the same spot. What does it mean to face a young up-and-coming star like Roberto? And, you're a new school owner, obviously, so it's pretty admirable of you to step up and take a match like this. Just talk a little bit about the match tomorrow, your expectations.
Yeah, I think there's kind of like a misunderstanding sometimes. Just because someone's more experienced at black belt, it doesn't really matter. Like, Roberto's super tough, and I've been following him since purple belt because he double golded at purple belt. And I always pay attention to the purple belt double golders because they always have bright futures, I feel. So I'm excited to have a matchup with him again. I think it'll be pretty exciting because we have kind of contradictory styles, and usually that can create some fireworks. So I'm stoked, and I'm happy to be able to be part of Roberto's career going forward as well.
All right, guys, so you heard it here. Tomorrow, Roberto Jimenez versus Keenan Cornelius. Do we have any questions from either competitors, from any of the media here? I know we have Jiu-Jitsu Times present as well as FloGrappling. Any questions from the media here?
Roberto, how are you going to avoid Keenan's lapel tricks?
I'm just going to try to not really eat too much the story of the lapel. I feel like it's just another guard. For sure, I respect Keenan's game because he's the worm guard master right now. But, once I'm in there, it's just going to be feeling it out, and it's all in the head for me. That's all I can say.
Keenan, you're known to try things in competition and to maybe debut some new techniques or concepts you're working on. Without giving too much away, I guess, do you have anything up your sleeve, anything that you're going to try out tomorrow?
Actually, most of what I do and like the new stuff that comes up actually happens live in competition. Less of like a laboratory thing and more of just like figuring out new stuff as I go. Just with like new styles, and people, like Roberto said, like he's going to go in and try and figure it out. It's kind of like that goes both ways, Depending on what he does, I'll have to adapt and use different things, but I might try some lapel wrestling type stuff. Yeah.
Any other questions, guys?
Running the gym with training for competition, obviously it's a big switch up. Tell us a little bit about the training situation and how you can prepare for it.
Yeah, actually, I feel like having a gym now, it makes it a lot easier to train because you can kind of just build it around how you want training to be structured. And I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of tough guys in there already, and a lot of local San Diego guys have been coming to help me out and train. So I haven't really skipped a beat in that regard. I feel good, and I've been training super consistently and having a good time. And I have a lot of help with with Miha and some of the other guys on the team helping me out with the gym, so I can kind of focus on training. It doesn't really take too much away from the training aspect.
Good. All right, guys. So our co-main event for tomorrow, Roberto Jimenez from Alianza Jiu-Jitsu Las Vegas versus the one and only Keenan Cornelius from Legion Jiu-Jitsu. Expect fireworks tomorrow. Good luck to both. What's the start time tomorrow? Okay, guys, so for the main event, we have one of the most talked about, anticipated black belt matches all year. It's a short year. We just started it, but still, this is what a way to start things off, and what a main event for who's number one. This is going to be fireworks for sure. We got the one and only Nicolas McCauley from Alianza, Mario Hayes' team against Victor Hugo from Roberto Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so we all know Nicolas McCauley is a two-time IBJJF world champion. Recently won the BJJ Stars Grand Prix. Victor Hugo just fresh off the no-gi IBJJF absolute win, which is a huge win. Guys, this is going to be an amazing match. You have fought once before, but I think the momentum going into this is a little different now, Victor. Tell us your expectations and a little bit about the matchup tomorrow.
I expect to be a scrap, like we both have really high pace in the match. Even though I'm heavier, Nicolas is a little lighter, but I always try to bring a lot of movements. And our first match, I think we didn't stop for a second. It was a lot of switches, and I think everybody should expect the best of jiu-jitsu out there tomorrow.
Okay, Nicolas, so you've competed against Victor before. You won that match, but obviously you've seen him, winning no-gi worlds, open weight. You see his kind of stardom kind of rising. He's one of the newest black belts on the scene. Tell us a little bit about your expectations tomorrow and how you're going to deal with him.
Expectation for tomorrow is the same that we had in the last competition that we be part. So my style is the same. I'm aggressive. He likes to follow the submission as well. So I'm gonna put a show for sure for all of us tomorrow.
All right, guys. Any questions from the media for this match?
Nicolas, what is the key for victory for you tomorrow? What do you need to do to beat Victor?
Man, I'm gonna do the same thing that I always did in my competitions. I'm gonna think about myself as always. I talk about myself, so I'm just gonna put my style, my Miragali style on the mat. The people love.
Victor is most dangerous?
50-50 maybe. He likes to turn inside, follow the leg locks. But this is a game that I like. I like berimbolos. I like 50-50. This is my secret.
Any other questions from the media?
Victor, Nicolas is very well-rounded. He has a great top game as well as a very dangerous guard. Kind of like how I was asking, where do you see Nicolas being most dangerous, and do you have some ideas on how you might deal with that?
I think he'll be dangerous if he's comfort. I think he's gonna be dangerous if he's on his comfort zone, which I believe is bottom. Sometimes on top. I know he likes to play moving a lot, but I see he dangerous if he does what he does best, which his guard. And I'm not thinking too much about it. I'm thinking how dangerous I am. So that's what I'm trying to bring.
Victor, you had a lot of success in no-gi since getting your black belt. What about this new phase, competing in the gi? This is a big opportunity for you to compete against one of the best in the world. How do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, since I got my black belt, it's just big challenge. I've been competing gi and no gi every weekend, almost every weekend. And if you notice, 2 weeks ago I fought a guy. All he does is no gi, Nick Rod, another Nick, and I'm gonna face another Nick, which mostly fights gi. So I'm ready anywhere, anytime. Let's put up a show.
Any other questions, guys?
Nicolas, this match very significant for the rankings. Right now, your position very high in the pound-for-pound rankings. What is your mission in 2020? Do you want to get that #1 spot?
I'm the #1 spot for sure. I think so, So what the FloGrappling are doing inside the ranking is amazing because we can control how is the best player, what kind of game you need to put in the show, But I'm the best. Don't worry about if I'm in the 1, the 2nd, 3rd position. I think always that I'm the best, and for sure I'm gonna win the absolute division this year. This goal cannot escape.
Good. All right, guys. Big goals from Nicolas McCauley, but it all starts tomorrow at the main event of Who's Number One. Nicolas McCauley faces Victor Hugo. Good luck to both of you guys. Thanks, man.